Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer, and I completed my applied practice experience with the City of Orange and Department of Community Services under my preceptor Wendy Sides. My project focused on emergency food access and food safety preparedness, where I developed two policies, one for emergency food assistance and activation, and another for food pantry kitchen safety during emergencies. Food insecurity is more than not just having food. It directly impacts health. In communities like Orange, many residents depend on SNAP. When those benefits delay or disrupt, people immediately turn to local pantries. That creates pressure on local system, and without preparation, it can lead to gaps, both access and safety. One major issue I identify is the lack of structured emergency response system. Right now, responses are mostly informal. There are no clear triggers for when to activate emergency operations. This leads to overcrowding, inconsistent food handling, and staff not being fully prepared. So my goal was to create policy that brings structure and consistency during those critical times. When we look at SNAP participation from 2020 to 2025, we see that the numbers were very high during COVID and then declined after emergency benefit ended. However, even though participation decreased, the need didn't go away. Instead, communities experienced gaps when benefits changed or were delayed, which increased reliance on emergency food system. The first policy I developed is the Emergency Food Assistance Activation. It clearly defines when to activate emergency response, like during SNAP disruption, natural disaster, or sudden increase in pantry demand. It also outlined responses level, distribution methods, or communication protocols to everyone so everyone knows what to do and when to do it. The second policy focuses on kitchen safety during emergencies. During high demand, the risk of foodborne illness increase. So this policy follows NJAC 824, which is the food guideline. It includes temperature control, cleaning schedules, allergen management to make sure food remains safe even during emergencies. In Orange, food insecurity is higher than Essex County average, and SNAP usage is also high. This shows that our community is more vulnerable and relies heavily on support system. That's why having emergency preparedness policies in place is critical. As a result of this project, I created two complete policies ready for use. I also developed practical tools like temperature logs, cleaning schedules, and training logs. These are meant to be used in real life, not just as a document. One key lesson I learned is that policy is only effective if it can be implemented. Creating the policy is one step, but making sure staff are trained or systems are in place is just as important. This project really showed me how policy connects to real-world public health practice. This experience aligns directly with my goal of becoming a health officer. It allows me to apply policy and public health knowledge to a real community issue. It also connects to my ILE project on food insecurity and food responses. Most importantly, it provides practical tools that can help protect vulnerable population in Orange. Thank you.